Hello, everybody. I'm Kanard Lewis. And what it is, we got episode 2 for season 11, RY. And that's a vital question to ask yourself. What is your why? Why are you living? Why are you taking these classes? Why did you go in debt? Why did you pick up this major? Why are you working at this job? Why are you, on the path to have this career? These are the questions that we need to ask ourselves that we forget to, because sometimes those questions is, hey, what's practical? What's safe? What's easy? Our why isn't necessarily portrayed to go out for our dreams, but to stay safe in a system, in a reality that's constantly imposing its fear on us. It's conformity. That we can't be ourselves anymore. And the reason why I ask you what's your why, because if you're not happy, if you don't have a foundation for what you're doing, for how you're going to do it, how you're going to push, then my friend, why are you wasting your time? If you don't have a why, then what's the point of living? How do you not know why you're alive? We discussed purpose. What's my calling? You need to ask yourself, what am I meant to do? What do I like? What do I love? What will I allow myself to be enslaved to? Because in that enslavement for your dream, for your aspirations, you are going to exhibit some tears. You're going to exhibit some sweat. You're going to exhibit some blood. Sometimes there's going to be scratch marks all over your body. Sometimes you're going to be cut off from the knees. Sometimes you won't even have the ability or the privilege to walk to your dreams. And you're going to have to be crawling because your legs are so badly injured that you cannot move. And we forget this, that when the going gets tough, we want to quit. And the reason why we quit is the fact that we haven't stabilized our why. And we give up. We think of practicality or that typical 9-to-5 job as a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a police officer, a teacher. These are the typical jobs that when you hear about them, you're like, okay, I love it. But when you think about an artist or even a radio personality or a motivational speaker or, a rapper or a singer or an actor, these are jobs that the pathway is going to be a little kind of like Shark Teeth, where you're constantly going up and down, just like the recession, where you're constantly going up and down. And you don't understand, folks. See, people struggle. If you're looking for stability, you might as well walk yourself into that grave, because that's not going to happen. If you're looking for being safe, you might as well walk yourself back to that grave. Because even when you sacrifice yourself and allow somebody to hire you to build your dream because you couldn't build up the confidence, you couldn't build up the drive or the motivation to go out for your dreams, they are still struggling. It becomes hard making payments because you decided to quit on your dreams. It becomes hard surviving in the hood because you just couldn't complete college. You're sacrificing, but these are utopian ideas. They don't exist. Dream or enslavement, you're going to have to work. And wouldn't you rather yourself work? Wouldn't you rather yourself be cut off from the knees, going out for what you love, because you know that as you're climbing, as you are deep within that hole, and you'll find a place to reach, and you're trying to climb, and you're trying to come closer to your dream, constantly trying to get to the top of the mountain, that you're gonna feel a nice breeze. Every time you try to move forward and you're constantly struggling, one step forward, you're being pushed 2 steps back. that no matter how many times you try to fight, no matter how many times you get rejected, you don't know that rejection is just a question, it's a test, folks. Your why is a testament to be patient, because it ain't easy getting rejected by 14 schools. It ain't easy getting rejected by various scholarships. It ain't easy getting rejected by your peers. It ain't easy getting rejected from the RA position 3 times, folks. It ain't easy. And you think to yourself, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And you constantly hear can't, you don't hear the I cannot, will, I must from Eric Thomas. No, that's not circulating into your brain. You know, because it starts in the brain and it ends in the heart. It's our brain where you formulate that answer, when you tell yourself that you can do it, that you will do it. And it's our heart, folks. It's that drive. See, Les Brown talked about this Chinese ancient artistry about the bamboo tree, where the Chinese will literally plant a bamboo tree, a bamboo tree seed, and water it every day. And they would do it for 5 years. And once it passed the 5-year barrier, this bamboo tree will grow 90 feet in 6 weeks. So you ask yourself, does that bamboo tree grow in 5 years or in 6 weeks? The obvious answer is 5 years, folks, because about those roots were stabilized. That tree probably wanted to sprout in 2 years. That tree probably wanted to sprout in 4 years, but it knew that it could not sprout until the growth was fully there. And sometimes we want to get to our destination so quick that we forget about the development. We forget about it. That your why has to be firmly gripped into the ground, that your roots need to be there, so that if it gets a little cold, it will not freeze. If it gets a little wet, it will not get soggy. You will keep your roots, because once those roots are stabilized, once they're there, you cannot give up, folks. See, sometimes we're not surviving because we're not eating the right why. We're not eating the right why, folks. Ain't that something? That's not because you're weak. It's not because you failed. It's about endurance. It's not about being the strongest. It's not about being the fastest. It's not about being the weakest or the smartest or the slowest. It's about endurance. It's about patience. It's about willing to sacrifice your life for a dream. Because without your why, folks, you will not survive. I will see you next week. Thank you.